It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
And that gets things running. Saihi. Davis. Plays it out to the flank. It's a throw in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Saihi. Lovren sticks in a foot to win it back.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Abdi. Adam.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
It's being played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Here it is, he's gone for it! Looking for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Lovren. Davis. Saihi. Lovren. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the wing. Brannigan. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, good take in a good area. No foul, says the referee. Lovren. Now a chance to break. Suarez. Lobs it in gently. Tries to get it clear. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Malaysia can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Still going. Where to next? Time to deliver. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
It's come loose. Forward it goes. Suarez. Real chance! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Adam! This could fall anywhere.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got options out wide. He has it out wide now. Swung in towards the middle.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Manresa just have to run down the clock. Get a throw in. Looking for space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Gets it back. And that's it. And Reza starts as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucial. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Manresa are on the cusp of making the knockout stage. Ever since the groups were announced, this is where they wanted to be, and indeed felt they ought to be. There is a sense of genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours. 3 points will guarantee that they get their wish. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
Well, we're on the way. Space to locate someone up front. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lovren. Over to the left. And the chase is on. Plays it out to the wing. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Godin. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Brannigan. Cuts it out.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Lovren. And Reza have to win if they're to make it. He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically. There is the breakthrough.
Manresa are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Manresa have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Lookman. He slid it through. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Ball's gone out of play. And they've been caught out here. Well read, he sorted that out. He's gone for it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And Reza glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but we have to say things could have been very different.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
And Reza leading 1-0 at the break. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. Manresa just about have their noses in front. Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the flank. Davis. Saihi. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Brannigan. Ball is over the line. That looks a good ball. He won't reach that. worry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked.
Has a goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And Reza are making a change now. Lovren.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going.
Malaysia are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dinks one in.
Thailand have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And Reza just have to run down the clock. Brannigan. We are into stoppage time. Saihi. Lovren. It's got through, hits one! In he goes again! Oh, didn't catch it right. And there goes the final whistle. And Reza have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. No mistake, a perfect 2 wins out of 2, and they appear set fair. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great position.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
And we're underway. Gets into a dangerous position. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got options out wide. Massive lead! Yes, it's there! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. What made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Well, that's where he wants it. Needed a better pass there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Right towards the front then. Brannigan. He's there to get rid. Out to the right. Tries to pick up. Gets up to head it! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Lookman. Brannigan. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Shooting chance! Trying to get there. Saihi. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He goes long. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
Not the most invincible displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're underway again.
And Razor need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Davis. Brannigan. Adam. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chance to break. Gets his foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Going through.
United Arab Emirates making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Suarez. And they've been caught out here. In with a header!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Lovely. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lookman. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's there to cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he's going long.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Lookman. Into the last 5 minutes. Tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Towering header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, hello and welcome to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm sure that you can sense a very different feeling in atmosphere and ambience around the ground, certainly by comparison with what we've seen before in this year's competition. Gone now are second chances, points and tables, that sort of thing, confined to the group stage. From this point on, nothing other than a win suffices. The mood here is expectant and nervous. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
So that's got things underway. Saihi. Lovren. Guillaume. Lovren. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets good distance on it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Davis. Out towards the flank. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's played forward. Anya. Hoists it forward. So it is still 0-0. Plays it out to the wing. Floats one over. Davis. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Keeps everyone guessing. Has it out wide now. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Manresa head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manresa playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Away from immediate danger. And that's been levered clear. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Ah, now can they counter?
Well positioned to make that interception. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Over to the left. Keeper's ball. Godin. Guillaume. He's got options out wide. That's a shot! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Could move up a gear here. Right through the middle. And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Godin hoists it forward, and the counter is on, and it's got through. Done very well to intervene. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Saihi. Davis. Tries to win it back. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And Reza with a set-piece chance. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. That was travelling. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Lookman! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now, power or placement? Well, there was only one outcome.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Manresa take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. He's played him through. Chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's played forward. Oh, really good feet from him. Can he deliver? Driving on, a real charge here. Shapes to shoot! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manresa, and that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, Ted. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And that's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Godin. Out to the right. Played out to the right. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a hit! Godin. It's a loose ball. Brannigan. There's a long ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's that. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, it's knockout football, and ultimately you win is what counts, and they seem to be able to adapt to whatever's required to make good progress. A team to keep an eye on, I think.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
And that gets things running. Lawford. Brannigan. Abdi. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Played into the middle. Hits one! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Big chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Guillaume. What a throw in. Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Across the field it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Adam. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Then Reza have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's having a go. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for goal! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Played out to the right. And the through ball is intercepted. Lookman. A real chance to break. Oh, what? And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Malaysia can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Nicely controlled. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Godin. Well positioned to make that interception. It's found its shoots! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Out to the right. A chance! He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! It's being played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Has a pop! Fence has got rid of that.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
You can get that clear. And a play for a throw. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Well, they could break here. He's off on them, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in there, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Chip through.
I think it's time for them.
Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Gadin. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Adam. Gets on the end, tries a shot! We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So all square. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Minutes gone and nothing between them still. Manresa displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And it's got through. Gets up to head it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Quick ball forward. Brannigan. Heaves it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's not going to find its target. This could fall anywhere. He came in hard, very hard. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this test. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Has a hit! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That just goes to underline why they're in this position. The ability to grind out results when things aren't quite going to plan. The signs of a top team.
Gets the better of his man. And the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
That's it! They are out! And Reza have been eliminated. Just as expectations were building, so they are dashed. For them, there will be no semi-final. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football. And it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team. So this can act as a good learning curve for them. In defeat, there are still positives to take from this.